So hi there. As usual, today I'm going to tell you a story first and then I'll come to the topic. Okay. So this lady from my workplace, she was very sensible, very good at her work. She knew her stuff very well, very experienced lady, and she used to complete her work on time, always ready to help other people. So at the end of the month, we need to get our diary checked. We used to get our diary checked by the principal. So everybody, they would flock to her when some important assignment randomly used to come, so they need to fulfill it, they need to complete it. So they would go up to her telling her, ma'am, would you please help us out in completing the work? And without hesitating, without complaining, this lady will help them out. Sometimes dictating their work, sometimes, calculating, or sometimes even correcting their works, or sometimes completing their work. So every time she would be there to help them out. So everybody would flock to her. They would gather her, so they would gather around her, telling her that, ma'am, please do me this favor. Can you do me this favor and that, And she would be the last one to submit her diary. Every time she will miss out on her work, And I don't know why she used to do it. Maybe she used to show herself as a very generous and kind person. I don't know the reason behind it. But the thing is that, everybody, after getting their work done, they would go to the principal. They would, get their diary signed, their register signed. And she would be the last one to reach there. Showing her generosity, showing her, broad heart. I don't know what may be the reason for it. So this particular lady, once I saw, creating ruckus and shouting at the top of her voice, because she was not finding one of her very important document. And she wanted everybody to look for it, to search for it, because she is the one who helped everybody out. She wants other people to come and to search for her thing, even not looking at in a nice way, because she was expecting a lot from other people. But to the contrary to that, everybody was busy in doing their own work. They are completing their own stuff because they had to meet with their deadline. And this lady, she kept on shouting. They were expecting a lot. So the thing is that, everybody find that this kind of thing happens. When people think you as a doormat, you are being used, you are being manipulated. Every time, whatever you do, you are taking advantage of, and you cannot say anything. You do it. Why do you do it? First, you need to think about it. That, first of all, you should give priorities to your work, and then you think about other people's work. But instead of doing it, she kept on doing other people's work, expecting a lot from other people, that they are going to help her out in completing their work. But everybody, because I would not say these people selfish. The thing is that, first of all, you should give priorities to your work. You should think about yourself, then you should think about other people. But constantly it happens that people take advantage of you when you did not set any boundaries for you. And you're always available with your things. You're always come to, to help them out. And frankly speaking, when you do this thing, you realize one thing, that you are losing your own identity too, thinking that, I am going to be, generous person, I'm going to be kind person. But people, they take you very lightly, they take you for granted, because they know that in every situation, you are there to help them out. In such situation, if you really want to help them out, tell them that, okay, come to me, I'll tell you how to do it, but first let me complete my own work. First, let me complete my own work, and I'll think about helping you out. So this is a very, nice way to deal with them, such people who constantly poke you, constantly they want a kind of help from you. So the thing is that, there is in every relationship we find there is a kind of give and take thing. Sometimes we give more and take less, and sometimes it happens that we take more and give less. But the thing is that this is a kind of equality, because we know that person, even if you're not doing the thing, they have the right intent to do that thing. If the intent is right, and some people want to come to you, reach to you with the right intent, and you're also having the right intent, then it is okay. So if some people are exploiting you, they are manipulating you, telling you that, oh, you are my best friend, you are my good friend, you are my good sibling, sister or brother, when they are in need. So don't let them come to you, don't let them use you up. When they are in need, if they will come to you and use you up and manipulate you, it means that they have some eggs to grind. They have some selfish motive to complete. So that is why don't be prey to such thing. When you find that people are using you, they are taking advantage of your situation, of your kindness, of your love things, of your loving behavior, so you are not going to fall into that trap. Just get yourself away from this kind of thing. But it is okay if you find that someone is doing less, but their behavior is good, their intent is good, and they keep right intent to do it, then it is okay. So one of my friend, I remember that on my birthday, everybody came out with nice gift and cake, and everybody was celebrating and they were enjoying. So one of my friends, she was not able to bring something, and so first of all, everybody thought that she's a kind of, she just she doesn't keep any good intent to come up with the thing, and she came empty handed, she didn't bring anything. So the thing, it seems a little awkward to other people, but I knew that this lady, this friend of mine, is very good at heart, and she's keeping the good thing. People, they started talking ill about her, saying that she has come to to celebrate the thing without bringing anything and all. But later on, the next day, she had given me a very nice handmade hand woven purse. I still remember. She told me that that day she forgot to bring it, and because she was completing it, and that's why she had brought it today. So I was overwhelmed. So I'm not telling you to not to be kind, not to be generous to other, but help only those people who have a good heart, who are ready to help you out in return. It's not that they are taking advantage of your goodness and they are moving their back from you. So this is a story of another lady, and she told me this thing, that she used to pick up a lady from a certain place and used to drop her in a fixed place where she used to get down from a car, and then she will find out some other vehicle. So every day it used to happen that first day she First day she came up to her telling her that please I forgot to bring my scooty, would you be kind enough to drop me here at that place? So she would do it. So it becomes her habit, and every day she used to come, and later on what she did, that she used to open the car door and she used to sit herself, inviting her over. So it become a kind of habit of hers. So my friend did not tell her anything, giving her a ride and dropping her at a certain point. One day it happened that she forgot to wear her seat belt, and the moment she stopped her car to drop this lady out, to a lady constable came up to her, and since she was not wearing seat belt, she started the two constable, the two constable, they started shouting at the lady who was driving the car. And while she was dealing with these two constables, the lady who was sitting beside her without wearing the seat belt, what she did, that she just got down from the car and said, okay, I'm going by, and she got away from there. She just went away from there without caring that how she's dealing with these two lady constables. And my friend was really taken aback, thinking that what is going on. I every day help this lady, giving her lift and giving her ride, and dropping her at a certain point, helping her out, and she did not stop even a moment for me when this position had come. Next day when she met this lady, she told her, sorry, I'm going on another way, so I won't be able to take you with me. And this lady did not even take pain to ask her, that what had happened yesterday. So the thing is that, if you are open to everybody, if you are not setting your own boundaries, everybody will take advantage of your vulnerability. Everybody would take advantage of your innocence, your vulnerability. So why do people do this kind of thing? Have you ever thought about it? Actually, we are the people who let them do it. We are letting them do it. We did not set our boundaries. We did not set our boundaries. We did not tell them that, look, we are comfortable till here only, and this is my comfort zone. I cannot go beyond it. I cannot do anything going above and beyond it. You have to set your own boundaries. People are not going to set your boundaries. They will not tell you. They will not come to to know that what is your boundaries. You have to tell them that, I'm comfortable with it only, and this would be, inconvenience on my part if I do it. Tell them that fact. Don't take the baggage of these people's, attitude, behavior. Because, if you do it, just think that, what will be the consequences. Look, you need to do two things. Either you learn to tell them no, tell them that this is your boundary and this is your limitation, you cannot go beyond it. And very politely you tell them your inconvenience, your problems, the problem which you are facing in, and this is the way to pitch it. Or you can do another thing, that let them use you, let them manipulate you. The effect of this, it falls on you and they get on your nerve. And what happens that at the end of the day, you are lashing out. At the end of the day, you are lashing out at your own family members because you are frustrated, you are not good at heart, you are taking it by compulsion. And when you are not satisfied, when you are not contented, when you did not learn to did not learn to say no to them, you are going to taking out your frustration on other people, the people who you love, your family members, your spouse, maybe your kids, because you are not feeling good at heart. And you need to take out your emotion. You need to take your emotions out. You need to, to find a kind of outlet of your frustration that you do. This would be the bottom line, End of the day, you are going to do it. So it is better, tell them that this is your problem and you cannot go beyond it. So once you will learn to say no, even if you become bad at their eyes, maybe they will take, they are not going to take it so, in a nice way, but it is okay. You have your own comfortable, you have your own essential things of life, you have to deal with lots of other aspects also. If you are not letting them manipulate you. So why do we accept this kind of thing? Have you ever thought about it? The reason being, we are very much afraid of being rejected by these people, If you learn to say no, they will get on your nerve. They will start putting a kind of label on your behavior, saying that, he's selfish, and we are very afraid of, being called selfish and narcissistic. Sometimes they will go to the beyond of putting a kind of label on you, calling you narcissistic, that you don't want. Because when you deny to them, when you tell them no, they are such a person, they will tell a lot of about you to other people. Look, I went to that person for help and this person denied to me, telling me that she would not do it. And words tossed around. And it very well that words toss around here, there, everywhere it will go, and people will put a kind of label on you. So you are very much afraid of being called selfish, being called, being called rude and being called aggressive. So, learn to say no whenever you find that this kind of thing is happening around you. You take your own firm decision about it and tell them that you are not okay with it. So, last time I just want to share you an experience of mine. We went to a kind of, it was a college picnic. We went over there with a lot of group of, a lot of people. a group of people, like my college colleague, their wife, and everybody, we went over there. And so we had a kind of picnic, and it was a kind of contributory picnic, so everybody would be there, you know, with their money and everything. They would bring something from their house, and somebody would cook this thing and that thing, you know, they would cook with something, you know. Somebody, if they are not able to cook something, so they would bring some packet of sweets or something like that. So we would you know, we went there, so we went over there, and we arranged a kind of party, and we were enjoying. The thing is that, you know, this family, this particular family, every time we see this family, actually what they do, that they just enjoy over there after giving their contributory part. You know what they do, that they actually get invited themselves. They think that it's a party, and they are, you know, being invited over. They don't participate in any other activities, you know, cleaning thing, or sometimes, you know, cooking things, or sometimes, you know, serving food and all. So they will you know, keep on aloof from this kind of thing. You know, they will say, you know, sit separately. They would eat out, and after, you know, eating out, they will go to play, you know, sometimes tennis, or sometimes, you know, badminton, or sometimes, you know, chilling around or moving around here and there. They would not take care of anything, you know, what is happening around you, like cleaning thing, or sometimes, you know, just to put the thing on the right place and packing things and all. So everybody out there would be helping them. Every family, every wife, you know, they would help us out in they would help us out in correcting things, you know. So every women out there, they would, male members, we don't expect them to do this because they always chill out. But the women's, you know, what they do, that they would help us out in collecting things, you know, in serving food, or sometimes, you know, spreading seeds on the grass and everything they would do. Sometimes feeding the children, you know, sometimes cutting vegetables or fruits or something like that. But this family, they will keep themselves away, and this lady would come and she eat the whole thing. She will have the lunch or dinner, whatever it is, and then she will go to chill out with her husband and other family members, and one or two members are also there to do the same. They will not take care of the whole thing. So the thing is that, you know, my group member, she decided to tell these people, you know, in an indirect way, not direct way. She told them, look, it is a kind of group work. It's a kind of group thing that we all are enjoying, and we want everybody to come up with their thing, and with a little effort, we are, you know, we have setting the whole thing. It's not, you know, one person thing. Everybody should come up to, you know, cooperate the thing. Everybody should clean the whole thing, you know. It is not that one or two persons work to do the utensils, you know, to do the plates, and to clean up the things and put the things on right place. So this lady got ashamed of doing what she did. But, you know, these people, what they do, that even if, you know, finger is pointed towards them, they don't care about it. Because from the very beginning, they are like that only. So it is better not to indulge in this kind of thing. When you know that people are like that only, you don't take them in your group. So next time when we decided to go on picnic or something like that, we just, you know, discarded these people. So that is the solution. The solution is that, you know, you need to think about that, where you are getting used, where you are getting manipulated, and how you are going to deal with the things. Even if they put a kind of label on you, you know, making you bad, making you, you know, putting a lot of, you know, label and name on of yours. Even if they are putting a lot of name and label on you, so don't care for it, because you need to see your mental health. You need to see that how you're coping up with other people. If they are going aside, let them go, because there are lots of other positive people. So get mingle up with them and just make a good relationship with people. Because relationship only happens when it comes from the equal side, from the both side. As I told you, the intent should be right. So hope you like my videos. So give a thumbs up if you like my videos. I will keep on coming with this kind of thing. Thank you so much. Let me tell you one thing at the end of the video, that I'm not a psychologist. I just do it seeing my own experience, what had happened in my life, it is very much tested and verified by me that I come up with this kind of things. Thank you so much. Okay, bye, take care.